Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Whoa! 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 We have some big Sonic movie sequel news. I forgot to do my intro. Anyway, alrighty then, my roller chums. It is I, Danny. You may call me the pop culture dude. I know my hair is a mess, but it doesn't matter. I just recently made a Sonic movie sequel video that Ben Schwartz would eventually return to Sonic. But now, when I post that video, just out of nowhere, it's been, it's not confirmed, but it's like in talks. So not too long ago, I made a video that Knuckles the Echidna is gonna be in the Sonic movie sequel. And I made a super popular video of my Sonic movie sequel predictions and ideas videos that I do want Knuckles to be in the movie sequel. Even Jeff Fowler even stated out that the reason why Knuckles was not in the first movie is the fact that they want to focus on who Sonic is as a character and who Dr. Robotnik is as a villain, and then set up Tails and Knuckles for the sequels for more future stories. But now, we don't know about the casting. All we know that Knuckles' personality, he's obviously a little bit serious in nature, but he's a little bit gullible when it comes to his nature, which is really true to the character. But now, we don't know who's going to be cast, and most of us keep on saying, we want The Rock to voice Knuckles, who would be perfect for the role. And then I heard a little bit of rumors of Chris Hemsworth, Thor himself, to voice Knuckles. So we just need an A-list celebrity buff dude that would actually match with Knuckles. But now, this is just a rumor, but I don't know if it's true. But yes, Jason Momoa, Aquaman, is considered to voice Knuckles. Not confirmed, but it's in talks that Jason Momoa is going to voice Knuckles. And my thoughts? I dig it. I really dig it. So anyway, I'm just gonna get to this article news on my handy dandy tablet, so I won't be just blabbering some random words. So here we go. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Jason Momoa offered Knuckles voiceover role. Pre-production's under the way of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. We have an exclusive update in the casting of Knuckles the Echidna. Sonic the Hedgehog was released last year before the global pandemic. We don't want to speak about that. It became a surprise hit. Its charming action-adventure family story delighted both fans of the Sega video game franchise and also the regular audience who aren't familiar with the game. That is 100% true. The movie starred James Marsden, Jim Carrey, Tika Sumpter, and Ben Schwartz as the voice of Sonic, which I made a video a while back that's not too long ago. Sonic the Hedgehog successfully set up the groundwork for a sequel with the rivalry of Sonic and Dr. Robotnik and introducing his sidekick Tails in the mid-credits scene. I'm surprised we got an announcement of who's gonna voice Knuckles, but not Tails yet. We don't know. We'll eventually see. Anyway, the first film was an origin story for the Blue Hedgehog. We didn't see much of his home. It focused on how he ended on Earth and managed to make friends and save Earth from the mad scientist Dr. Robotnik, played by Jim Carrey. Fans have been hoping there's more elements from the video game franchise will be included in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. After the first didn't feature a huge amount, but the appearance of Tails does hint more elements being included. I mean, the script for the movie sequel is called Emerald Hill, aka the first level of the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 video game. And since Knuckles did not appear in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and he meets as Sonic as a rival when they first meet up with each other, they did not become friends in the beginning. But in a way where they mention about more video game elements, that's what Jeff Fowler, Patrick Casey, and Josh Miller, the writers, promise they'll definitely add more of that in the sequel. And adding Knuckles in, that's, like I said, the characters that I asked for, besides for new Sonic characters, is Tails and Knuckles, and I think that's enough to carry a sequel. No Metal Sonic, Shadow, or Amy. Save that for the third film, because that would be a little bit too much. But anyway, let's get to the point of, the sequel has been under wraps for many months as the film is in development stage since the middle of the pandemic. We at Illuminati previously reported exclusively the production of the sequel is going to start this May. Also, the video game, Knuckles the Echidna, will be appearing to go have an prominent role in the second movie. My Uganda brothers, we must find Dewey! I know people don't like that meme, but still, it's my favorite Sonic meme. Do you know Dewey? But other than that, where he talks about a little bit of Sonic's origin story, let's not forget the Echidna's Knuckles species, his ancestors, killed Longclaw off screen, aka Sonic's guardian, before his Obi-Wan Kenobi had to don't feel so good and go away. So technically, having that connection with the Echidnas from the first movie with a little bit of his origin story definitely makes sense of Knuckles' presence in the sequel. Anyway, the casting consideration, that is Jason Momoa, Aquaman to voice Knuckles. And that voice, that bod, and I'm like, I could see him as Knuckles. I think if he is cast, then I'm like, go for it. So here it is. In our early report, we reported that the character description for Knuckles' character in the sequel, he's going to stay true to his video game incarnation, instead of just being like the stupid, dumb-witted one, like, I'll admit, you don't have that bad, Sonic, I'm Knuckles, I'm stupid. Like, his personality will be in serious in nature, but still gullible at times. That's what Knuckles is like from his source material. But given to the production of an actor who benefits the voice for Knuckles, now we're given to offer to voice the Red Echidna. The Illuminati can exclusively reveal that Jason Momoa has been officially offered, not cast, offered, keyword, Knuckles' role in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 by Paramount. Our sources indicate that the ball in his court is up to him to decide. So we'll see. Will Jason Momoa say yes or no? We'll see. In Sega Sonic's franchise, Sonic is one of the series' most popular characters, without a doubt, since the 90s. Knuckles is a red, anthropomorphic, short-big echidna who is determined and serious, but sometimes gullible. He can glide, climb up walls, he's a powerful fighter with spike hands. He serves as the guardian of the Master Emerald with a huge gemstone that controls a series of the Chaos Emeralds, and he is the living member of his race. This is a little bit descriptive for those of you who don't know much about the character of Knuckles, and to me, from this description for who he is, from the source material, from the video games, maybe the sequel can do that origin in a similar way. So, as I continue, Knuckles enters the video game series as an antagonist of Sonic in his first appearance in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 back in February 2nd, 1994. In later seasons, both as a friend and a rival. While slower than Sonic, Knuckles depicted as the franchise one of the strongest characters and a skilled martial artist. Momoa definitely embodies the serious personality that Knuckles required with his sturdy voice that will suit the super strength. I agree, I 100% agree. Like Jason Momoa, he said, the personality, like the description says, the voice, I can imagine the voice is Knuckles. If he accepts the role, the casting of Momoa will get fans, including myself, exciting. And another thing, Jason Momoa has never done a project like this. Heck, he's only done a little bit small voiceover roles in animation previously. That is very true. So this will be like his first big voiceover role if he says yes to the voice of Knuckles. Anyway, that's it for Knuckles. What about Tails? So, Colin O'Shaughnessy, who betrayed Miles Tails' power in the game series since 2014, since Sonic Boom, reprised her role for the mid-credits scene in the movie, and even though it's been confirmed, I made a video that she will no longer voice Tails since Sega's gonna recast a new voice cast for the Netflix show, except for Mike Pollock as Eggman. They're keeping Mike Pollock, as usual. So, what does Colleen say? It's still unknown that she'll return to the voice character in the sequel film. I mean, she's been answering on Twitter on fans by saying, will you voice in the movie sequel? Well, think about it. You're casting a celebrity, right? That's gonna bring money to the general audience who are not fans. Jason Momoa as Knuckles, that will sell tickets, along with Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. And I'm sorry, I hate to say this, I think since Colleen is not going to voice Tails in the Netflix show Sonic Prime, I think it would make sense to cast a celebrity as Tails. I bet it's not Tom Holland, but at least someone better at least. But we'll see. I could be right, I could be wrong, so I don't know. Having Sonic and Tails in a film side by side is surely exciting for video game fans, and that's what I wanted. I want those three characters on the big screen, interacting with Jim Carrey's Robotnik, aka Eggman. That is definitely going to be a childhood wet dream come true on the big screen. So we don't know why Tails is searching for Sonic. I made a video about my sequel predictions of why is he searching for Sonic. Does he need him just because he's the chosen one? Does he need him because he's the chosen one to be searching for the Chaos Emeralds? If the Emeralds are going to be in the story? Is it because the Echidna tribe? Long Claw? I don't know, but we'll eventually see. So the main cast for the first film, including James Marsden, Tika Sumpter, and Ben Schwartz, will return for the Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It will be interesting to see where the Sonic story leads next, to considering the potential of bringing more elements from the video games. Sound like this movie is going to be an incredible adventure. And now for Jason Momoa considers to voice Knuckles if he says yes. That is amazing casting. That is badass. Sorry for my French language for those of you children are watching, but that's what I kind of expect. The sequel, definitely the consideration of Jason Momoa as Knuckles will please the general audience who are fans of Jason, but also for Knuckles the Echidna. I think they're gonna do the casting and the character justice of Knuckles the Echidna. Tails? I don't know, but that's why I made this video all about. And seeing Sonic, Tails, Knuckles on the big screen with Dr. Robotnik, and if there's gonna be more video game elements, more from the classic games, basically, because that's the inspiration they'll take it from, then I'm sold. I'm just really hyped for this movie, man. I just gotta wait one more year until they start production in the month of March. So, we'll eventually see. But anyway, that's it for all of the Sonic movie sequel videos. Please like and subscribe if you're interested in more content, and I'll just make a couple more videos anytime soon. Gotta go fast!